Hey, welcome to this week's episode of Grilled Cheese Weekly. I'm Jackson Jones. This handsome, cheesy fella standing next to me is Zach Washa. Four-time grilled cheese champion. He even brought some of his trophies out here. Thank you so much for coming on Grilled Cheese Weekly.
Thanks for having me, Jackson.
Yes,
I appreciate it.
I love the shirt too.
Thank you. Yeah, it's Avengers Infinity War release day, so
you're getting ready for the big grilled cheese championship that is tomorrow. And where's this at?
This is at Live Pavilion in Dodgeville at Harris Park.
Now, how do you get? Can anyone enter it, or do you have to have grilled cheese credentials?
You don't have to have grilled cheese credentials. There's two different divisions. There's an amateur division and a professional division.
Okay.
So the amateurs are people who are not employed as chefs, and then the professional is people who are employed as chefs.
So what division are you in?
So I'm in the amateur this year. I am no longer sponsored by my sponsors, so...
Oh!
Yeah.
So does that make you now, like, is everyone like, did you hear Zach drop down to the amateurs? Oh, great, now we're all playing for second!
If only. But no, there's a lot of really good people that do stuff. Even in the amateur division, the competition's absolutely wild.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So what kind of grilled cheeses are we going to be making today?
So I am busting out two different sandwiches. We're doing one that's a savory sandwich with sweet elements and one that's a sweet sandwich with savory elements, because I think
we're everywhere.
When you have, there's 5 tastes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet, salty, sour, bitter, umami.
And whiskey. And hot dogs.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, no, those are food groups.
Did you say umami?
Umami.
Yeah.
There's actually a restaurant in Madison called Umami.
Umami. Hey, girl.
Yeah. So we try to check off as many of those boxes as we possibly can.
Is that what the judging criteria comes? Is how much of it you're hitting?
It's not so much that, but I think, for me at least, as if you're getting those boxes, you're kind of hitting on the sweet and the salty and it makes things dance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, a little mouth partay. There's a party in my mouth, and your grilled cheese is the guest of my. That sounds. That really. Right, that went a different way than we really intended that one on.
So what we have going on, the first one, our savory, is a smoked pepper jack from Carr Valley.
It's so hard for me not to grab a slice of
that. I know, right? Well, that's why I brought 4 slices, just to be on the safe side. And we're putting it on brioche, French brioche.
What's brioche?
So it's a sweeter bread.
Okay.
Very light, very buttery.
Is brioche, in your opinion, and everyone's going to disagree, is brioche, you think, the best bread for a grilled cheese, or what do you prefer?
I'm a sourdough guy.
I am as well. Sourdough.
I love sourdough.
Yep.
I like the firmer, denser bread that a sourdough is, especially when you start putting multiple ingredients on top of it. When you start getting into, there's 4 different classifications. There's your classic, which is your bread, butter, cheese, which is what this is.
Yeah.
There's the +1, which is bread, butter, cheese plus 1 ingredient.
Mm-hmm.
There's the plus extras, which is basically anything goes, but you have to maintain a 60-40 cheese to ingredient ratio.
Oh, okay, all right, because now I've been getting some blowback about that's not a grilled cheese, that's a melt. So I need to stoke my cheese up then to keep it
60-40.
So 60% grilled cheese,
60% cheese, 40% internal ingredients.
So if I have like a chicken breast that's like this thick, I need to have like
you need to pound it down, get a mallet, pound it down nice and thin. Yeah.
Man, I'm learning so much here. Okay, so now what kind of margarine are we using?
So this is not margarine. This is not mayonnaise either. This one is going to be fun.
So is the heat feel good to you where we're at right now?
The heat is perfect.
Okay, because you don't normally use a griddle, correct?
Right, yeah. We use a regular pan because that's how it works in the competition.
Okay.
So we have 2 different sandwiches here. It's the same sandwich.
All right.
The difference is we're using this one as goat butter.
I want to say anything negative about the folks over at Carr Valley. I'm sure they make a wonderful product. I'm sure their goat cheese is the top of the line goat cheese. If you're eating a sandwich and thinking this needs the pungent odor of goat, but we will find out how this goat butter goes.
We're gonna try it, and you know what? I bought for you.
What
is equivalent to 1 stick, but it is goat butter.
I'm
so this is for you to try out, to tinker around with, to even use on this show.
I'm so chubby that to this I thought it was a Dove bar. That's gonna taste a whole lot different than a Dove bar. You go, my wife's gonna love you for this.
Yeah,
some
no,
butter.
that is awesome stuff.
So which one's sweet, which one's savory here?
Well, these are both on the savory side.
Oh, okay.
Right. So we're gonna do we're gonna do this one, and then we're gonna do another one.
We're gonna do another one.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
I'm giving you bonus. I'm giving you dessert. I'm giving you lunch, and then I'm giving you dessert, Jackson.
Good thing I wore my fat pants today. Got my fat pants on.
So do I. Got my sweatpants.
So how long does it take you to prepare for a grilled cheese throwdown like that?
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, if you want to get into my head, it takes months.
Really?
Possibly years.
Do you get excited? Like before an NFL game, you see the guys with their headphones on. You know, they got their music. Do you have to do something like that? Like
I do actually, which is kind of crazy. I walk in, you know, I get my register, I write my stuff down, and while I'm writing my recipes down, because they have to have recipe cards, I'm sitting there with my headphones on, jammed to some like Metallica or Megadeth or something.
Yeah. What you need to do is when you go to register, here's what I want you to do. When you go to register, I want you to keep a pocket full of baby powder. All right. When you go to sign in, after you do, I want you to do the LeBron. I want you to do the LeBron James, and then you just boom, powder goes everywhere, and they're like, "Oh man, Zach's here, the king." Oh, look at that grill on that.
I mean, that is perfect.
Oh my God.
So I mean, I don't expect anything less from me.
Wow, that is almost perfect grilled cheese right there.
Goat butter.
Goat butter.
Just butter with low sodium, so it's lower salt content.
So with goat butter and then the Lord's butter.
Yep. That is correct.
Because the goat is the pet of the devil. I learned that from Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I mean, you can even see the cheese. I mean, bread's already sticking.
Yeah.
So I mean, the cheese is doing its job and adhering to the bread.
So now, life rules and competition rules are different. Normally, like the books that I've read about grilled cheese, they say if you want to get a proper melt, you want to cover it.
Dome it.
Dome it.
Dome it.
But now, you're not allowed to do that?
You are not allowed to dome it in competition.
No doming.
That is illegal. That will get you kicked out.
Now, is that because like it helps it melt? Like it's, you know, it's pretty much juicing.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly it. You know, so I mean, this is, because you're basically creating an oven. And this is a grilled cheese competition. This is in a griddle, you know, in a pan, open air, the way the Lord meant it to happen.
Just like Mom makes it home.
Right.
My mom wasn't covering my grilled cheese.
Yeah, I mean, when you have this, you're not flipping it and then taking it and putting it into the oven.
Good point.
I mean, you could.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fantastic.
Sure, absolutely. You can. There's many different ways you can make a grilled cheese.
Right. But this is the way the rules state.
Have you ever grilled a grilled cheese?
I have.
That's fun, isn't it?
I have. It's really
you get nice grill marks on there.
Yep.
Propane grill, is really the best way to do that.
Right. Yeah. Charcoal is very uneven.
Unless you've got a charcoal grill where you can raise that grate. Up and down higher.
Okay,
so you got one that's easier. But if you have like the regular, like Coleman grill, you're gonna end up burning the hell out of your bread doing that. So now we got a good cook going. What's about the average cook time per side for a grilled cheese? In your opinion, like could you time it out?
It really depends. I mean, on a bread like this, because it's brioche, it has a butter content already, so it's going to cook faster.
Okay.
Whereas a sourdough or a more dense bread is going to take a little bit longer because it needs to absorb that butter. It needs to cook longer. So, and then obviously, depending on how many ingredients you have inside it, if you're doing like Dagwood style,
yes,
I mean, you're going to take a longer time to cook that because you want to have all the ingredients at about the same temperature.
See, a lot of the grilled cheese that we make here on Grilled Cheese Weekly are a bit Dagwood-esque.
Right.
But now from what I've learned is we need to really step up our cheese amount because we're light on the cheese on that.
Right, that's exactly it. So let's see. I don't think we're quite ready on this guy. We're getting close. We are very close on that one. We are very close on that one, so about another minute or so.
So now, how old you have kids, right?
I have 6 kids.
Oh, are you kidding me right now? Is that the actual number?
That is the actual number.
Stay off your wife, brother. Okay, give the woman a break. Good Lord. Good. So, are the kids? What are the kids' favorite? Like when they see the goat cheese, like I'm going to eat at Tim's house. Like, is there? They're out of there. I have
a couple that are like that.
Oh wait,
it's a house divided.
Wow.
Really, like my oldest son Logan, he's 10 and a half. American cheese. If it's not American cheese,
Okay.
It's not a grilled cheese sandwich.
All right.
Okay, that's fine.
That's
it's
fine. To me,
processed and oil and.
To me, when I think of grilled cheese and the classic grilled cheese, and again, this is my opinion, Wonder Bread and American cheese is probably the classic grilled cheese. You know, with the stuff, the processed.
It's the original.
That's exactly right. So I can get with the kid there. He's an American.
Yeah. All right. That should be. Look at that. There we go.
Man, that looks good.
So let's pop this guy off.
All right.
That is our goat butter.
Okay.
That is our regular cow's milk butter.
Let's just get a little bit closer, just the camera to take a look at that a little bit here. Okay. I think I remember what order they were in.
All right. This is the cow.
Okay.
Listen to that crunch.
That's good crunch.
Oh, it's fantastic. And there's the goat.
What should I go for first?
Do the goat first.
Okay.
Because if you have the cow's milk, you're going to see
the difference.
A huge difference.
Oh, that's a really good. You know, I noticed that when I did the mayo one a few weeks ago. Had I had the mayo first and the butter, I wouldn't have. The tangy taste wouldn't have bothered me so much.
It's different, but I want you to see what it's like.
Cheers.
Go ahead. Cheers.
Good melt. Not off-putting.
Right.
Oh man, I'm dribbling. Look at that.
Oh, that.
Look at that. We got a dribbler here.
Oh man.
Man.
That is fantastic.
You know, I have to say, you know, I'm not a fan of the goat cheese because it does have a certain taste. If it didn't, people wouldn't eat it. Yeah, it has, you know, the goat cheese is a strong, pungent aroma. This isn't bad.
No.
I can't, if you were to make this and hand it to me, I would never know the difference.
No.
Because the pepper jack in there, that's a strong cheese. That's such a good pepper jack.
You get the smoke, you get the saltiness, you get the heat.
Now, and
you get the sweet of the bread. We don't really have the umami, but
and this is a Car Valley, right?
This is a Car Valley cheese, yes.
That's good. Now, are you brand loyal to your cheeses? Are you only stick with Car Valley, or is there like whatever, like you know, like when you're thinking about like when you're going out, like hey, you know, it's Hooks this year or it's Emmy Roth this year.
You know, it's different. I mean, it really depends on what I'm doing this year. I'm doing Car Valley for this one. Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Oh.
So I got Car Valley for the pepper jack and my Swiss. I have a baby Swiss that I'm using this year.
Now, what you should do is be getting sponsored by Car Valley because you're really doing them a favor.
I've done some stuff for them in the past and they've hooked me up. They are fantastic. Julie over there. Hi, Julie. Because she'll end up, she might see this.
All right.
She's on my Facebook friends list. So, but yeah, they hook me up. They do a lot of really cool stuff. I taught a class for them up at their sock store.
Really?
It would have been 2 years ago this upcoming October.
All about grilled cheese?
So it was all grilled cheese. I made 5 different grilled cheese sandwiches.
Wow.
We kind of toured the gamut there.
Okay. Yeah, because they got a lot of cheese. You can make a lot of different variations.
There's so many. There's like 120 different kinds of cheese that they make. Each one is completely different, and they can pair with all sorts of really fun ingredients.
That's good. So, all right, well, now let's go with the cow. This is the cow, right?
This is the cow.
Cheers again.
Cheers, my friend.
Boom.
Can you tell the difference?
Certainly. Without a doubt.
Right.
This one is more, like, that one, very good. I can 100% taste the cheese in this one. I mean, the bread, like you said, it's got extra butter in it. You can taste it. But the cheese in this, the smoke, you said it's
smoked pepper jack.
The smoked pepper jack in this comes out, it is so good. That's incredible.
Yeah. And like I said, the goat butter is a little bit sweeter, so you can definitely feel the sweet on top of the sweet bread. And this is more of, you know, your
a little saltier taste into it. Right. You're really picking up a cheese taste. That's good. All right, so what's the next one that we're going to be doing?
So the next one is going to be dessert.
Poof! Everything's different. All right, we cleaned everything up here, and then now we're going to be doing a dessert grilled cheese.
Dessert grilled cheese.
Yeah. What you got different bread? You got a bunch of different ingredients?
We got different bread. I have a sweeter bread. This is a Pepperidge Farm strawberry swirl bread. And we're just going to use our regular cow's milk butter on this guy.
Okay.
But what we're gonna do, and this is a different way we're gonna do this. We are going to quote unquote cheat the system.
Okay.
We are not going to.
That's how I got through high school.
Yeah, we are not going to do the standard.
This would not be
put the ingredients on, cook the sandwich all at one. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cook the bread and assemble.
Oh, okay. Now this would be something that would not be allowed in competition.
No, this is completely allowed in competition.
Oh, it is.
This is completely allowed in competition. I've done this. I've done a similar one before. So this is
win?
Totally. See this one?
Oh, yeah.
That one says third place.
Okay.
Third place dessert. So.
All right.
Yeah. So
that's a nice trophy.
What we do is we get a toast on our bread. What happens is if you start doing some of these soft cheeses or spreadable cheeses like Belgioso mascarpone, it's a cream cheese.
Okay.
It's a sweet Italian cream cheese. So what we need to do is get it all nice and scooped. So what we're gonna do is cook the sandwich.
Okay.
Or cook the bread, then spread the cheese onto the bread and assemble.
Now, why? I think I know the answer, but why is it you want to do that with that softer cheese?
I mean, mascarpone's a really soft cheese. When you add heat to it, it's going to melt.
Gotcha.
It is just going to start pouring out of this thing.
So it's a time thing here.
You saw how the pepper jack was. I mean,
yes.
Monterey Jack is a very soft cheese. So the meltability on it is ridiculous. This is a spreadable cheese, so it's cream cheese. Mm-hmm. It is just going to come right out.
It's just going to go right out of there.
Just right out of it. Mm. So we have that, and then we have our balsamic strawberry with mint. Okay,
now I'm doing two things here. I didn't tell you this. I'm doing two things here today that I don't like.
Okay.
Goat cheese and vinegar. I'll fool around. Like the list.
We're having some fun.
Yes, the list of things that I don't like is huge, which is why it's interesting. I'm doing a show where sometimes I'm going to eat weird food.
It happens.
It does.
You know what?
But you know what? I'm a trooper, and honestly, I feel like I'm in trustworthy hands.
And I think when you start combining ingredients, you're going to see that it works.
Pull flavors out of different areas.
Right. That's exactly it. I mean, the balsamic and the mint are absolutely fantastic together. Mix it with the strawberries, and it's like it covers the bases. It covers your sweet. It covers your bitter. We have chocolate covered bacon, so that's gonna
say that one more time.
Chocolate covered bacon.
How are you able to make bacon and then cover it in chocolate without eating the whole thing?
Restraint. Lots and lots.
Not sure I've heard of that word.
Yeah,
I've never heard those letters assembled in that order before.
No, they're definitely not.
If we need to go up on heat a little bit, let me know.
No, I think we're gonna be okay.
Because this is a sweeter bread, and when you're using a sweeter bread, higher sugar content means it can burn quick.
Caramelize fast.
Right. Yeah.
That's exactly it.
So how did you get into grilled cheesing? Is it you from a long line of grill? My grandfather's father's father was a grilled cheeser, and it was passed down, and I'm just doing what the family does.
So my family, tracing back my family history, we invented cheese. No, just kidding.
My original last name, Washa, means cheese.
No, it's kind of funny. I've always cooked grilled cheese. I've always loved to cook food, but 4 years ago, my wife told me, "Hey, Dodgeville Area Chamber of Commerce just posted that they're doing the grilled cheese competition. You should enter it." Like, okay.
All right.
I'm like, that's cool.
That sounds like fun.
We'll do it. So I entered 3 of them, the classic, the +1, and the plus extras. I did not do the dessert because it really intimidated me.
I mean, there's a lot going on with it.
Who the heck wants a dessert grilled cheese?
Yes.
So that first year I did my things, and I watched. I watched what they were doing. And I'm like, oh, I can do that. So the next year, I won it.
Oh.
So
how many, have you won, what did you win last year?
So I did not win last year. So the first year I won the +1.
Yeah.
With a Gruyere and a pepper jam on sourdough. Second year I won the classic and the dessert.
Okay.
Year 3, I won the classic and 3rd in the dessert. And then last year, I finished 4th like twice.
So now there's 3 categories, correct?
4 categories.
Has anybody ever won like the Triple Crown? Like, has anyone walked away with 3 trophies?
The closest well, yes, somebody came away with 3.5 first places.
Wow.
So the other half of the first place went to me.
Oh, way to ruin the spoiler.
I know. The guy
that one means, honestly, that one means more than any of the other ones because you just took.
I ruined the guy's sweep.
Yeah. No matter how many you won, you're walking around going, I didn't get the Grand Slam. I wanted the Grand Slam.
I did not get the quadruple crown. So I'm gonna just kind of flip it. Now this is the other thing that I've kind of learned. When you toast the inside as well, you can get some really neat crunch on the bread. So just a really quick kind of warm it up, get it a little toasty.
Also, it helps you heat your ingredients as well.
Right, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. So,
oh.
yeah.
So we got good toast. This bread looks really good.
I know, it's a strawberry swirl bread from Pepperidge Farm. So
never gonna.
It's a limited edition, what they say. So they used to have a chocolate chip bread that I really enjoyed.
What?
Chocolate chip swirl bread.
So one more time?
Chocolate chip swirl
bread. All right, okay.
Yeah.
For a minute there I thought that went a different way.
That was...
So that didn't sound tasty.
No. My first place in dessert incorporated the chocolate chip swirl bread.
Ooh. Yeah, we did the one a few episodes back, which if you click on #GrilledCheeseWeekly or type that in there, actually I'm the only one using that hashtag. If you click on that, it'll go back to our previous episodes. And one episode we actually did use a cinnamon swirl bread from Cinnabon, which I mean was absolutely incredible.
Cannot go wrong.
It smelled so good. We made a breakfast sandwich out of it. Had some bacon, some eggs on there, and then dipped it into, which I couldn't do because I'd have to do it in the shower, dipped it into some syrup. But due to my mustache,
just went the wrong way.
That's a problem that nobody wants to get into. Like I always apologize anytime someone has to watch me eat. Like I'm very sorry that you have to go through this. I don't get to see it, but you got to watch my mustache jump inside my mouth.
That's okay. We'll be all right.
So now, are you known as kind of like a big dog in the grilled cheese? Like, will people know who you are? Like, hey, this is
So the MC is Kyle Cherritt from Wisconsin Foodie.
Okay.
So anytime he sees me, he's like, Zach, what's up?
Oh, no, okay. So you have a reputation.
So I have a little bit of a reputation, yeah. I mean, like I said, I competed in the professional division 2 years ago, and that's where
those came from. Okay.
So, and I'm not a professional chef by any means.
That's a serious thing for you to be able to compete with people who, they're classically trained. Like they went and learned flavor.
People who cook for a living.
Yeah.
And they were sitting there like, how the heck did you do that?
That's impressive.
So, and like I said, it really has to do with being able to pair ingredients together. If you can't pair ingredients together. So
have you tried, when you're getting ready, do you try some at home and you're like, oh no, that went the wrong way. That didn't turn.
So
what didn't work out? Like what would you say stay away from?
So I think at least as far as making something for competition wise, stay away from deli meat. They have a lot of water content and they'll make your bread soggy.
Oh, because I like ham. I like a ham on
right,
but you
gotta cook it on the flat top beforehand because of the moisture content.
Well, I did that too because I figured it would help the cheese melt a little bit better on the inside.
That it does.
Because kind of like that pepper jack that you use. I like a stiff cheese, like a cheese.
Right.
Got a little cheese. Got a little weight to it. You can set a plate on it and it won't go anywhere. That's the kind of cheese I like.
Yeah. We'll throw a little bit of that guy on there.
Right. This is looking good. So you're putting more of the cream cheese on here right now.
So we're putting more of the mascarpone, the Italian sweet cream cheese, and we're just gonna kind of let it melt a little bit, get a little bit more pliable.
So ever since I started Grilled Cheese Weekly, and thank you so much for everyone who watches and everyone who shares things with me, I've been getting tagged in a lot of grilled cheese stuff. I'm guessing you have that same thing.
Oh my gosh!
Yes, I saw the rainbow swirled grilled cheese. I saw it.
Somebody told me, oh, you got to do that, and I tried it, and I'm like, I was really hoping it'd be sweet because it looks sweet.
Because all the sugar that's in it?
Yeah. But it's not. So it's kind of, it's disappointing.
I've been getting tagged in a bunch of grilled cheese stuff, and I'm like, hey, I appreciate that. But
so on my Facebook page, somebody shared with me hot dog grilled cheese, kind of like what you had. Although
and Lodi, the one we did last week.
Right.
Yes, yes.
But it went a step further. It's chili cheese dog.
Oh.
So you take some like Hormel or whatever kind of, no bean chili, just like you would get, a Coney dog basically.
Yes.
And you turn that into a grilled cheese. And I've been playing around with that one, and I was going to use that tomorrow, but I decided to mix it.
Try to go with something else.
Yeah.
That one, as much as I love hot dogs, I don't see a hot dog grilled cheese taking home a trophy. As much as I love a hot dog.
I had played around with it, turned it into like Johnsonville makes a cheddar cheese or a chili cheddar brat. Like a smoked sausage, and I tried to do it with that. It's a little bit bigger, have a little bit bigger of a bun.
Is it like a smoked hot dog?
Yeah, yeah.
My favorite kind of hot dogs, I have a pack of them in the freezer. Or in the fridge. I love those. They get the cheese filling in them.
Right.
They make ones with jalapenos. I have seen the chili ones before.
Yep. They got a chili cheddar one. So
it's funny that you say the Hormel chili. I was actually arguing with somebody one time because I bought a can of Hormel chili. Like, why are you buying that gross stuff? I said, hey, look, if you're looking to make, that's number one. There's a giant can.
There's a giant can on 94.
Yes, if you're looking to make a chili dog, the Hormel chili, you're not going to get more of a classic chili taste.
Right.
Funny enough, we had a chili competition at work, and I won. I make a pretty mean chili, and I won. And we were talking to, we had Chef Dave Heidi of Charlie's and Liliana's, who was one of the judges. And he said that he did a chili competition at another office place like our station. And the guy that won, that they didn't like, but that the fans voted that they liked.
Sure, yeah.
He asked them, so what did you use to make this? And the guy goes, well, I was running late, so I ran to the store and bought 10 cans of Hormel chili, opened them, dumped them inside this pot, heated it up, and then I just won. So because they make it the way you think chili should taste.
Right.
So like, it's not like, it isn't, like chili to where, like you're gonna have like, oh, it's got the bacon, it's got this. It's chili how it's, kind of like if you go to the local grocery store and get the General Tso's chicken. It ain't gonna taste like what you're gonna get in China. It's gonna taste like what Americans want it to taste like.
Wow. All right.
So
this is not done.
Not done yet.
Actually, you might want to grab a fork or a couple of spoons.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll get some forks. Because they're clean.
You're having fun.
Whoa! What happened while I was gone?
What?
What was that?
What's this?
What is
I
that?
don't know. Okay, so this, my friend, is homemade dulce de leche. Basically, it's in essence, it's a caramel drizzle. Oh.
So my problem is I don't eat caramel. I've never had caramel. I'm excited about that.
So what this is, basically, it's sweetened condensed milk.
Oh, this looks like a pie.
It looks like a pie.
This
looks like dessert.
It's almost like it's a dessert grilled cheese.
What?
Look at that.
And then there it is.
Oh man. So is this one that's going to go?
This is my dessert. This is what I am presenting.
Now, by the time this airs, the grilled cheese competition will have been a few days before, so we'll have to maybe we'll post an update down there when this airs. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna try to get everything in here at once. Not betting.
You got whipped cream in your beard, which is all right. Totally fine. It's acceptable.
I always apologize to anyone that has to watch me eat because this happens with my face.
So you don't like balsamic. What do you think? You're not a vinegar.
I can't even taste the vinegar in it. But if I can, it's mixed in so well with the cream cheese, the chocolate, and that bacon. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Where have you been all my life? Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I'm about to cheat on you with a piece of chocolate bacon. Mmm.
Little hint of the mint. Just enough.
Yeah, there it is. I ain't done. I'm so sorry.
Because balsamic and mint and chocolate, I mean, it's flavor country. Flavor country.
Yes, it is. Well, thank you so much for coming in Thank you so much for making this. Good luck at the competition tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
I really appreciate you coming in and doing this. I know you got a big day and
a lot of prepping ahead.
A lot of prepping, and I would love. I was going to see about going there and getting a media pass, but I have to do a volunteer project tomorrow. That's the only reason why I'm not going to be trying to kill myself with grilled cheeses tomorrow. I'm going to eat as many as I can.
Right.
But I really appreciate this. Thank you so much for watching Grilled Cheese Weekly. Thank you, but I'm sorry if you're throwing up right now because of how my face looks. Please click and share if you like this, even if you don't like it. Let's say you hate me. Your friends might hate me too. So share it and let them hate me. You're like, I don't care, like me or not, just share it. That's really all you got to do.
I mean, why not share it?
Why? It's so easy.
4-time Wisconsin grilled cheese champion, right?
Come on. It's a button right now. You click it like that and goes share like this. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm going to go eat this in the shower now.
Salud.